Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name is Tara. Today I am so excited to share with you all the Morphe 25L Living Colour Artistry Palette. This palette is limited edition. This was created as a way of raising funds to donate to the Trevor Project, which is a fantastic foundation fundraising charity to help the LGBTQI community, youth in particular, and I think that is fantastic. So yes, I'll jump on board and support that. So I bought this palette, and it is Pride Month, so let's do a Pride look. I'm so excited to play with this. This palette is spectacular. Here she is in all her glory. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm just gobsmacked at how gorgeous this is, and I cannot wait to have a play. So I've done my base makeup and we're just going to jump straight in. Before I do that, I'm going to set my base makeup. I finally got some setting spray, some Morphe Continuous Mist setting spray. Everybody knows what this stuff is. It's all over the internet. It is probably Morphe's most popular product. I've been dying to try it, so let's give it a go. Oh, it has kind of a bit of a smell. Oh, that feels so good. So good. I'm used to my drugstore setting spray that just when you spray it, it goes poof, and it's like it hits you like raindrops. So that feels really good. I like that. And also, I got my first 3 Morphe brushes. I'm so excited to use these little things. I got the M505, which is a tapered blending brush, very soft. I got the M213, which is a tiny, tiny little smudger brush, which is very, very cute, and I think it's going to be great for doing the lower lash line. And I got the M332, which is another blending brush, but it has more of a flat top. And I just want to quickly add, before we do get started, that I own a heap of crown brushes, and they're very, very similar. They have the same, well, not this one, but these ones have the same kind of bristles, the same colour bristles, and they all feel basically the same. So it's very interesting. I'm going to try out my first Morphe brushes and see how we go. So this palette, once again, I'm awestruck. It has a combination of mattes, shimmers, pressed glitters, and some satin shades. So there's a bit of everything in here. They all have shade names. I'm not going to swatch them all individually because you can go and watch another video if you want to see swatches. I generally don't do very many swatches on my channel because I'd rather just put them on my eyes. I don't really think that swatching them really shows you anything. You need to see it on the eyes to see how they perform. Because this is going to be a Pride Month inspired rainbow look, I'm actually going to prime my eyelids. I always forget to prime my eyelids, but I'm not going to forget this time. So I'm just going to use my Australis The Base Tinted Primer on my eyes. This is really creamy. I would like to say that it's comparable to the MAC Paint Pot, but I'm not going to because I've never used the MAC Paint Pot, but it looks very similar. So I'm going to do that first. I'm going to prime my liddies. Okay, I've primed my eyelids and I'm going to leave it tacky. I'm not going to set it. How is everybody? What's been going on? Like, let me know in the comments what you've been doing today, or how's your week been? I want to know how you guys are, and let's have a chat about just life, I guess. I'm always happy to chat with you guys in the comments, so yeah, I want to know how you're all going. It's all well and good for me to tell you on camera how I'm going, but I want to know how you guys are going. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start on my outer corner, and I'm going to use the colour Sexuality, this hot pink colour here. And I'm going to use my Crown Brush Round Crease brush. It's just a nice, stiff packing brush, and I'm going to pop that right there. Actually, I might zoom you guys in. So I'm going to pop that right on my outer corner and just bring it just up a little, just above my crease, just right there. This is really pigmented. Holy shit. That's a crazy colour. Oh, that is intense. Holy dooly. So yeah, like, I want to know how you guys are going, and I want to know every video. I want to know what's happening in your lives right now, because you guys are important to me, and I feel like we're all becoming friends, and it's important for friends to support friends, and if anybody's having a crappy day, just say so, and we can all be here to support each other. I'm having a really great day today, not for any specific reason, but it's just a great day. Like, there's been no problems today, which is a bonus, because when you adult, you have problems. Like, it's just how it is. I'm going to use my colour switch, and I'm going to get rid of that pink pigment off my brush. It's very fallouty. It's all over my palette. Just that pink shade was everywhere. I'm now going to go into this lovely orange shade. This is called Pride. I'm going to keep going across here like so. This is, they just effortlessly join together, like blend together so nicely. Yeah, I'm having a great day. I'm a little bit excited for tonight because Jeffree Star releases his Jawbreaker collection tonight here in Australia at 3 a.m. So I will be up at 3 a.m. Any of you that are up at 3 a.m, come say hi, because I will be up and I'm going to order whatever I can get my hands on. Hopefully I get the Jawbreaker palette, because obviously that's the star of the whole collection. And I'm thinking that I want to get maybe a mirror, because I always use my highlighter palette mirror. My highlighter, it's like a compact for me. I don't even use the highlighter in it. I use the mirror as a compact. So I would really like to get myself a star mirror. And I don't own any Supreme Frosts, so I'm thinking that I might need to get one of the new Supreme Frosts, maybe. I'm not too keen on the Mini Breaker palette. The colours in that just don't speak to me, so I don't think I'll be getting that one, but we'll see. It's going to cost me an absolute fortune to get the few things that I want, because the Australian dollar is terrible. So the Jawbreaker palette will be $68 US. No, sorry, $58 US. Here in Australia, it's going to be about 90, I'm guessing. About 90, 95 at a guess. The Blue Blood palette was 85 from princesspolly.com. Black Swallow had it for 80. So I'm guessing because the Jawbreaker palette is a tad more expensive, it's going to be more expensive for us too. So I'm not looking forward to spending that much money, but I need it. Like, we all need that palette. You know what I mean? So I'm willing to sacrifice the $100 to buy the palette. So those colours are banging. Man, they are banging. They're not very even at the moment, but we'll fix that up. So I'm going to go into the yellow, which is this one, and that is called Sunlight. Using the same brush, I've cleaned it off again, my colour switch, which the colour switch is my best friend when it comes to makeup. Like, that thing is just awesome. I mean, it doesn't take away the fact that you need to clean brushes, but it definitely helps when you want to use the same brush a few times, especially if you only own a handful of brushes or you don't own multiples of the same brush. I know a lot of people that play in a lot of makeup, or, you know, makeup artists, working makeup artists, or just YouTubers that review makeup and whatever, do have multiples of the same brushes, but I'm not there yet. I've only got one of each brush, so I really do appreciate my colour switch. So I have applied that all over the lid. The yellow isn't quite as densely pigmented as the other two shades have been, but it still looks great. with the orange and it blends beautifully, but yeah, it's not very bright. I guess if I had a white base, it would be super bright. And I do own Jeffree Star Drug Lord liquid lipstick, which I bought to use as a white base for colourful eyeshadows, but I haven't used it yet, so I'm not sure if it's really going to work how I envision it. So that's so far, and this side's looking a little bit higher than this side, but that's okay. We can go back and add a touch more to each little section. Okay, so wow. That is so bright. That's probably the brightest eyeshadow I've ever put on my face. That's crazy. And the pigment, it's flawless. Like, it's not patchy at all. Those 3 shades have been spectacular. I think what I'm going to do is, I want to do a half cut crease, just because I want to use, there's a shimmer or a pressed glitter in this palette that I just have to use. So I'm going to do a half cut crease from the inner corner outwards using my Jeffree Star concealer. So I have 1 cut crease done, and it's not perfect, but it never is because I've only just learned how to do them, so they're not perfect, but it'll do. It will do. So I've done a half cut crease. Not perfect, but I'm happy with it. It's fine. And while I was doing that, I was looking at my eyes and I thought I needed to go in maybe and just blend the top a little. So I think I'm going to go in and use, just on the first 2 colours here, I'm going to use this shade, which is called Heart. And I'm just going to use my fluffy brush from Morphe, just dab a little bit on my brush, and I'm just going to blend a little bit of it across the top here, just to soften that line because it's a little bit harsh. As John McLean would say, we want seamlessness. If you do not understand that, you need to go and watch John McLean. We want seamlessness. He's so funny. I don't think he intends to be funny. I think he intends to be quite regal, and he just makes me laugh. He's funny. He actually hasn't posted anything for quite a while, unless I've missed it, but I'm pretty sure he hasn't posted anything for a while, which is a shame because I enjoy his content. Okay, so that looks a touch better. Just blending all of that out, just to soften it because it was looking a little bit harsh. And for the yellow, I think I'm just going to take a little bit of that sunlight yellow and just blend it because I'm not enjoying the harshness of those lines. And then I'm going to go back in with my stiff little packer brush and just apply a little bit more colour there, because with the blending we've kind of lost a bit of it. So yeah, that's a bit better. And I'm just going to go back into Pride and just bring back the vibrancy of those colours. I'm not too concerned about the pink because there's a lot of pink, so I don't think I need to really touch up the pink just yet. Okay, so now that I've done my little half cut crease, I want to go in with a couple of these glitter toppers. I am going to swatch, which one? I'm going to swatch this one, which is called Stonewall, because I'm pretty sure they're just a pressed glitter, so I'm not sure how that's going to work. Yeah, so they're a topper. They're more a topper, so I might try this one. This one's Healing. Yeah. No, maybe I won't put those directly on the cut crease. I decided I'm going to go in with this one, which is called Culture, and it's more like a satiny, peachy shade. So I want to try that. It's got lots of fallout. Holy crap. And I'm going to apply that on the outer part of my little cut crease. It's not quite as vibrant as I was hoping, but blends nicely. So I'm going to use my little shader brush here to blend those together. Do the other eye. Okay, so they're not quite as vibrant as I would have liked, but not to stress too much about that right now. I am just going to go back into Sexuality, the hot pink, and just use that to tap out a little, and then back in with that other peachy shade just to get a nice gradient so that it's blended nicely. So that's what we've got so far. We've got a little bit of fallout there with the pink, so I'm going to get rid of that. Okay, so I think I need to do the rest of my cut crease, which I just have a little bit left on the inner corner. So I really do want to try this gold, and it's called Healing. So I really do want to see if I can get that to work on my inner corner. So I'm going to pick a bit up on the brush, and I'm going to use my Morphe spray to spray it, just to give it a little bit of help to stick. And I'm going to pop that right there. This brush isn't probably working very well. No, I think I need to change brushes. It's a little better. I don't know if it's my brush or if it's the actual shade, but it kind of feels like, let me see if I can show you. Like, it just feels like, it kind of looks like it's got a little bit of hard pan, which I can't imagine it would be, but like it's just really, really densely packed in that pan, and it's not picking up very well on my brush. And I'm definitely, like, I'm picking it up and then spraying it, so I'm not going in with a wet brush or anything. Like, I've only just opened the palette, so I don't think that I've done anything wrong. But it seems to have gone down on that eye a lot better. Alright, I'm just going to leave it there because that looks cool. And now we're going to move on to the lower lash line. So I want to go with the cool colours like blue and purple and green on the bottom. So I need a wee little brush. And I'm going to try my tiny little Morphe brush. Hopefully it's not too small. I'm going to go in with this one, which is SF. And it is a matte, but it has like a gold pink glitter, which is interesting. But it's definitely a matte. So we'll see how we go. And I'm going to apply that right on the bottom. And she has a lot of fallout, this colour. And I don't know if that's different enough to that pink. It might be alright. It's a bit patchy. I'm not entirely sure if I can save that, but we'll see. Not sure if it's a pressed pigment or a shadow, but it's very, very messy and very patchy. Very, 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 very messy. But that's okay, because we can go in and fix that. Like, it's not the end of the world if you get fallout and you don't have a bake under your eyes or you've done your base makeup. It's not the end of the world. You can go in and fix it. So now I need to go in with the blue, and there's no matte blues in this. They're all shimmers, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You can use a shimmer and a matte. It's fine. So I'm going to go in with this one, which is Peace, and it looks to me to be like a satin. And I'm going to pop that just there next to the blue, next to the purple on my lower lash line. And I think what I want to do is I want to bring it up under that purple, just to give it a little bit extra something. This little brush is really, really, really cool. I like this little brush. It's nice for some detailing. That's a really lovely little brush. And I didn't have anything else like this brush. And last but not least, I'm going to go in with this shade, Nature. And obviously I'm going to put that on the last little third there of my inner corner lower lash. So anyone else sitting up tonight to order the Jeffree Star Jawbreaker collection? Or are you in the States and like you'll be up at whatever time? Like I think it's like 10 a.m. normally his collection will release, California time. I don't understand the time zones over there, I'm sorry, but I know that we're like in California, it's 10 a.m. generally. That will be 3 a.m. over here. So who else is sitting up tonight? Because I am. I'll probably, I don't know, if I fall asleep, like I'll make sure to set an alarm in case I do fall asleep. And I've got work tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. so I don't really want to sit up all night, but I will if I have to because I'm not missing out. Like it's a big release, super important that I'm up and I get it. For obvious reasons, like I'm just going to use my little shade, my little fluffy brush here just to blend under there a little, just to soften it all. Yeah, not only is it a killer palette, but I need to review that. I need it for my channel. This is looking very, very bright. And my eyebrows now look way too sparse. That's okay. You need to trust the process and hope to God that this all comes together. Because now that I'm looking at it, it's a bit bright. It's a bit bright. Okay, let's just trust the process. And we are going to finally put something in my inner corner, and I want to try this little bad boy up here. I wish that the beauty lights would show, but that is a beautiful duochrome, and I can see pink and green and yellow and blue on white base, and I think that's going to look stunning on my inner corner. So it's the same thing as that gold one though. Like it feels like it's just super packed. I don't know. I'm going to give it a spray, a little spritz, and we're going to pop it right in there. Whoa, that is awesome. That's really cool. That's super cool. That's really pretty. Yeah, I think this would be beautiful as a highlighter, this Liberation shade. So I'm going to try it. Let's see. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. That's like beaming. Wow. That's beautiful. Say definitely yes. You can use it as a highlighter. It's very pretty. Okay. I'm going to go and do my eyeliner, my mascara, and put something on my lippy lips, and I'll be back in a jiffy. Okay, I'm back. I'm all done. This looks crazy, but it is absolutely beautiful. I am so proud of myself. This looks phenomenal. I definitely don't look like myself. That's for sure. But I keep looking at myself in the viewfinder because I can't see myself when I'm talking to you guys, so I need to look in the viewfinder. But I don't look like myself. I'm spinning out a little bit. Like, who is this person in the mirror with this crazy, beautiful makeup? Wow. I'm actually spinning out at what I look like. I am just over the moon with how far I've come with my makeup in just a few short months. Like I feel really good. I must admit, I don't know if I'm quite ready or brave enough to wear this out in public. I don't know if I want to go to, say, the supermarket or go to pick up my son from daycare. like this. I don't know if it's a bit much, but I feel amazing. And I just want to let you all know, like, I'm actually, like, my eyes are welling up a little bit. You need to do this. Like, I'm getting emotional. You need to play with makeup, because if you don't have, like, I don't want to cry on this amazing makeup I just created. No, stop. If you don't have much self-confidence and you're not very, very adventurous with makeup, you need to give it a go. Honestly. Oh no. I'm trying really, really hard not to let that tear drop. You need to give it a go, because the way that this is making me feel, I feel beautiful. I feel like I'm somebody else. And that's not, oh, here we go. Oh, no. Oh, it's gone. I'm not going to touch it. Look. Here's the other one. I'm not going to touch them because I don't want to ruin this makeup. Not that I want to be someone else, but like, I'm happy with my life. I love my life. I love my family. I love who I am. But sometimes you wish you could escape. And that's exactly what this is doing for me. This is not the Tara that people in the real world know. It's not. Well, this is the Tara now, because, oh my God, look what I'm doing to my face. I'm sorry that I'm getting so emotional. But I can't believe how I look. I'm so stunned. So stunned. Let me know if you guys are starting to play in makeup too, because it's the point of my channel. Beauty for beginners. It's in my channel art. And I hope that some of you that are coming and finding my channel are still learning, just like me, and are starting to come out of their shells. Because that's what this is doing for me. Like, I'm beyond grateful that I've found this medium to express myself. I'm 33 years old, and never had an outlet to creatively express myself until now. And I've never ever in my life worn makeup this vibrant and beautiful. Never. You need to do it, guys. You need to do it. To some people, it's just like, oh my God, makeup, that is so vain. Like, it's all vanity. It's not. Not at this point. It's not. It's about being who you want to be on the outside. And I've said it before. It's what you feel on the inside. Being able to put how you feel on the inside on your face to express it on the outside. That's what this is. 5 years ago even, if you seen somebody walking down the street with this, you'd probably laugh at them. But now it's normal. It's completely accepted. Well, not completely accepted, but it's not as big a shock. And that is a beautiful thing, because it gives us a chance to show the world who we are on the inside. Like, I believe that I'm a colourful person on the inside. I'm a colourful character. And I get to show that. And I think I am going to go out in public with this, because why the hell not? What am I afraid of? Am I afraid of some closed-minded old lady telling me I look like a clown? Or am I worried about a group of young people laughing at me? Like, no, I'm not. I'm really not. Like, if they want to laugh, let them laugh. I'll laugh with them. If a closed-minded old lady has something to say, well, that's more about her than me. And she's just from a different generation. I'm just so emotional right now. I'm sorry. I'm just so speechless. This palette has just done more for me than anything else has in such a long time. For me personally, my psyche, my self-confidence, my self-worth and self-belief, this palette, that has just done that for me. This is not just makeup. No. I need to go now because otherwise I'm going to probably keep crying. I love you all so, so much, and I really hope that you get to experience how I'm feeling right now if you decide to step out of your comfort zone and do something that you thought you couldn't do or you shouldn't do, but you go and do it anyway and experience that emotion that I just felt. That wasn't sadness. That wasn't sad tears. That was, oh my God, I feel incredibly amazing tears. And while you're at it, go do something kind for someone, because you never know. You could make them feel just as good as I feel right now. I love you all. Bye.